Hello everybody! Welcome back to the channel. I am Miss A, your classy beauty savvy. Welcome to another video. So today we will talk about credit cards. What I know about credit cards, and it's actually my first time to own one. So if you are also a first-time credit card user, let's talk today. Let's get to know what are the do's and the don'ts together. And of course, before watching the entire clip or the entire content of this video, please consider subscribing before you leave, guys. If this is your first time to see and watch my videos, well, hello again. I am Miss A. I own this channel and I upload videos about personal finance, budgeting, planning, and everything in between, life in general, actually. So if you would like to know more about that and you're interested with the contents that I produce, please consider subscribing. If you are my fam ever since, well, welcome back. Ito na naman po tayo sa isa pang video for this week. Happy Monday, everyone! Credit card. For many, they consider this another achievement unlocked if they already have, credit cards. Now that they're adulting, diba? Now that we're all adults, we consider having, for many pala, not all of us, they consider having a credit card like power to purchase things that they want. Just a little context or background, guys. I have already attempted to try applying for credit cards like many times, but I was never approved. I don't know the reason, but yeah, it was never approved. So I just decided to stop applying and stop even trying. So I was very surprised when I got a call last year from a trusted bank, which is BPI. I've been using BPI for so long now. And they said that I can apply for a credit card and it will be pre-approved ba yun, yung term na yun, or it will automatically be approved because probably of my good, record with the bank for staying with them for a long period of time and for, saving money in the bank for sure. So yay! Then after a few weeks, I have gotten the card. So, yun yung backstory niya na. So, ito is the BPI Amore Cashback. Ayan. The BPI Amore Cashback card. And the other one is the BPI E-Credit. This is just an extension of the Amore card that I have. But this one is for online shopping specifically. And this one is for any, shopping or purchases that I need to do. Ngayon, why did I agree to get a card from BPI? Or why did I even agree to have a credit card? Another background story. Di ba nga gusto ko magkaroon ng credit card for so long. Tapos hindi ako na-aprobahan ever. Meron akong ganong thinking or realization na I'm not yet ready to get a card dahil hindi rin pa ako masyado magaling mag-save. And of course, probably nakikita siguro nung bank na hindi pa enough yung income ko for me to get approved. Thankful na din ako na hindi ako na-aprobahan ng mga panahon na yun dahil for sure, magiging uber gastadora ako kapag nagkaroon ako ng credit card. So, I don't know about you guys, but do you feel the same way? So, nung bata ako or nung mga kabataan ko, wow, ganun yung thinking ko na baka hindi ko rin naman talaga siya ma-manage. So, I let go of the thought na wala akong credit card. It's okay na hindi ako na-aprobahan sa credit card. Now that it's here, ano ba ang mga dapat nating alamin when it comes to credit card? Remember, I am not an expert. I was just, I just got these cards few months ago and I just started using it few months ago. So, hindi talaga ako sobrang expert. But let's learn together. Okay? First, why BPI Amore Cashback? This is actually the card recommended by the company. Remember, hindi ako nag-apply, but I'm very happy because this Amore Cashback BPI credit card is actually a card perfect for my lifestyle. Maybe nakita ng BPI na ang puro transaction ko sa debit card ko ay groceries. So this will give you 4% cashback from groceries in Ayala, because this one is actually parang ayun nga, naka-tie up siya kay Ayala. So may mga Ayala merchants, ganon, or grocery stores, ganon. You'll get 4% from it. And then from other purchases, meron tayong 1%. So, ayan. I'll just show you the ano dito, the information ng card. So, ayun. Very perfect actually siya kasi I really love going on groceries, and it will be even better if I can get rewards from grocery shopping. Ayan. And this is just an entry-level credit card. It means it doesn't have like a huge credit limit yet, which is again perfect kasi don't want to have a lot of, utang in the bank and be tempted to use all of these. Remember, it is still utang, di ba? Kahit pa naka-card yan, utang pa rin yan, guys. So, dapat lagi tayo maging discipline sa pag-use ng credit card. And then, ito namang e-credit ni BPI, which is super duper awesome. Connected siya dito sa inyong main card, which is the Amore Cashback Card. So, actually, meron siyang portion nung inyong credit limit, meron siya dito, naka-include siya, pero a portion lang. So that when you go online shopping, you can use this card instead of the main card to make it even safer. Now we have to know, since we already have these, we have to be responsible owners of these credit card. Kasi remember, utang to, hindi ito extra money that you have in the bank. So dapat responsible tayo sa paggamit nito. Number 1 na research ko, since nga ayun nga nagkaroon ako at tinawagan ako ng bank, nag-research na ako ng mga dapat kong gawin if I will be owning credit card. So number 1, I have to make sure na meron tayong money in the bank, like in the debit card that I have, para if ever I'll be swiping this one, I have the funds ready for it para ibayad doon sa ating magiging bill. So, yon. Number 2, wag nating i-max out yung limit. Dapat daw mga 30% to 50% lang ng laman ng credit card mo yung ginagastos mo. Because this can actually, again, hinder you from financial freedom if you will not be very responsible. Lalo na kung ganun kalaki yung credit limit mo tapos minax out mo siya. Paano mo siya mababayaran kung hindi ka pa naman ready for the bill at wala ka pang ganung savings sa bank. So, right. Tapos, number 3, we also have to know the difference between the statement balance and the minimum balance. And so, let's not just pay the minimum balance, dapat the entire balance itself, like the statement balance. So, for example, 47,000. Tapos, ang nakalagay lang dun sa minimum is, you can just pay for like 4,000 or 2,000. Tapos, yun lang yung babayaran mo. The remaining amount na nandun sa utang mo from the bank ay magkakaroon ng interest. So, that will become it will become even bigger. Tapos parang every month, compound interest na siya, guys. So every month, lalaki ng lalaki yung babayaran ninyo sa credit card or sa bank. So it will be better to pay in full than to pay just the minimum amount dun sa inyong statement account. Another tip is to pay few days before the due date. Ako ganun yung practice ko eh. Kasi they say that if you will be paying the balance, let's say for example, sa mga bills payment services, sometimes nagre-reflect siya 3 days, 2 to 3 days after the day itself na binayaran mo siya, excluding the holidays, diba may mga holidays pa, tapos may mga weekend pa. Another thing is, of course, be responsible when you're using your card. So, try your very best not to let other people have access with the card, lalo na sa wallet ninyo. If you don't intend to use your card when you go out, it will be best to leave it at home and put it in a safe place para hindi kayo matempt na lagi na lang kayo magsuswipe, di ba? Ayan. Another important terms din na dapat nating tandaan if we have the credit card would be, of course, a statement date and the due date. Okay? So, sa statement date, guys, dito ito yung tinatawag nila na billing cycle. So, the statement date will, of course, release yung balance ninyo or yung outstanding balance ninyo sa bank that you need to pay. So, after, let's say, for example, sa aking card, every 14th is the statement date. And then, sa BPI kasi, 20 days after the statement date, ang iyong due date. So, after the 14th, you can count yung 20 days and then yun na yung pagbabayad ninyo ng inyong bill. So, dapat alam niyo yung billing cycle so that you can avoid swiping your card in just one billing cycle. I really suggest, guys, that you divide your expenses into different billing cycles if you can, para hindi ganun kabigat yung babayaran ninyo every due date. Ayun. And since this is your first time to have your credit card, or it's also my first time to have a credit card, I created my own tracker for the credit card. So, I'll know when, parang expected ko na siya, kung kailan siya mai-include sa billing cycle, kung kailan yung aking due date, and I can take note din yung mga purchases ko to track then fraudulent activity faster. And also, this will help you become more responsible sa pag-handle ng inyong finances para hindi rin kayo maguguluhan or magugulat na lang pagdating ng bill or ng due date na ganito pala laki yung babayaran ninyo. So, it will be best if you have your own tracker for your credit card purchases. Sorry. The best feature for me of having a credit card is you get to extend and stretch your money. You can leverage your money because you can actually save pa the time, diba, time. For example, you will have a huge parang bill for this particular cut-off. You can still use that money to save it in a bank and then let it have or accumulate interest, or parang magkaroon pa muna siya ng points before mo siya gamitin for your purposes, for your purchases. Tapos, ayun, you can really stretch your budget actually. So, it's a really good tool, lalo na kung very responsible owners kayo ng credit card. You can also get, installment purchases from a credit card na hindi mo na kailangan pang mag cash out or mag shell out ng money for you to purchase something and have it in installment basis. Unlike if you go for home credit or for other yung mga loan companies, better din na lang sa BPI or sa inyong banks kung may credit card naman kayo, because they also offer 0% interest. So, ayun. Marami actually kayong benefit na marireceive if you will be a responsible owner of your credit card. This particular credit card that I have will let me earn cash back for as much as 15,000 in a year, in one calendar year. So, if I'll be using my credit card, like say for example, for my daily purposes purchases, especially groceries, because naman sa groceries, mahal, malaki-laki din yung nagagastos ko sa groceries. So, if I will be taking advantage of the perks of this card, I will also get cash back from it. Yun, enough din yung pera, yung 15,000 na yun, hindi ko yun mapupulot kung saan-saan. If ever, di ba, bibili lang ako ng grocery using my debit card, I will not earn points from it. So, better na meron din kayong credit card to earn points. Sometimes, yung ibang credit cards, yung points nila will be miles. Sometimes, meron silang mga store, like freebies when you buy using the credit card. May mga promos sila. Like, for example, mga pagkain, di ba? May free meal kayo from your purchases. So, very, very effective siya. Very useful siya actually if you will just be responsible sa paggamit nito. Kasi guys, kahit na may cashback, kahit na may mga promos, if you will not be paying for your, bill on time and in full, mapapasawalang bisalag din naman tong mga promos and itong mga cashbacks ninyo if you will not be very responsible. So that's what we don't want to do. It is a very powerful tool, and it's not evil if you will be very responsible in using your credit card. So I can really suggest, or I can highly suggest or recommend having a credit card if you guys are already confident on how you manage your personal finance. If not yet, if you're still not confident at marami ka pa ring mga utang at pinagbabayaran from other people, or you still cannot save enough para sa sarili mo, don't apply for it yet kasi nga hindi yun makakatulong sa inyong finances. So ayun, I hope this video became very helpful for you guys and gave you a better, picture of, how you can acquire credit card and what should you do for first-time credit card owners like me. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you again on my next video. Don't forget to subscribe and like this if you've learned anything new. Have a great day, fam! Bye!